Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my Gig-Olos and Gigolettes. It's me, Gio. Y'all know who the fuck it is. Alright, it's Saturday morning right now. I'm pretty much gonna take the whole day off today. Me and the girlfriend got plans in the afternoon. I didn't have any tasks lined up for the day. So unless I get an Amazon instant offer from like noon to 3, yeah, I'm just gonna be a bum today. This week has been interesting. I hustled a lot. I learned a lot about the ratings. Like, for example, on Tuesday I had 3 tasks. The first 2, were cool. Nothing really crazy. And then the third one, it was a 3-hour gig. And I remember, I showed up. I'll be honest with you guys here. So the task started at 2:30. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it. I'm going to get the oil change right now, so yeah. Sorry, I'm not properly caffeinated yet. So I was on the third task. It was scheduled to start at 2:30 p.m. Now, I'm not telling you guys, don't worry about being late to tasks. I'm not saying that at all. But most clients, if you message them and you say, hey, like for example, if it's at 2:30 and you're like, hey, I'll be there at 2:40, they're not going to be like, what the fuck? You're fucking, no. If you're an hour late, that's one thing. If you're 15 minutes late, whatever. So I remember I was dead tired on Tuesday, and I was parked right by the address of the task. So then it was like 2:20, and I was looking at my phone. My chin was literally my chin was touching my chest as I was looking at my phone. So I told myself, okay, I need to take like a 15-minute power nap or something, right? And I set my alarm for 12 minutes, and then I woke up. I was in my car for a little bit. I had to will myself to get up there and do this task. So I got up, I put my back brace on, I got my dolly, and then I walked to the address. I messaged the guy and I told him, hey, I'm downstairs. He said, okay, we'll be there at 5. So this was 2:45. So he pulls up, and he said the truck with his stuff is coming, and then after we unload that truck, there's going to be a second truck coming. I said, okay. And he said there's 2 taskers on the truck, and there's another tasker coming to meet us. I said, no problem. So as I'm there talking with him, we're trying to figure out the plan. The other tasker shows, and the other tasker is eating food, right? He's munching on food in front of the client, which, whatever. I personally wouldn't see that as a big deal, but you never know. You're on the clock at this point. Are you supposed to be eating? Whatever. Anyway, so the task goes on and on and on. We start unloading the second truck, and then the second truck. So 2 of the first taskers, they were only hired to unload the first truck because it was their truck. So then it was me and the other tasker who was eating the food, and then 2 younger guys from 2 Men in a Truck show up, and they start helping unload the second truck. And then while this is going on, this is Rogers Park. This dude comes out. I don't think he was homeless, but he starts asking us. He's like, I want to work. How much you guys paying, right? And I told him up front, I'm like, I'm not the one. It's not my call to make. I don't hire people, right? And I even felt fucking stupid saying it. I'm like, you gotta talk to the guy that set this up. He's like, well, where's he at? I'm like, I don't know. He's not here. So then, hour later, the guy who was the guy off the street who was looking to get hired to help move, he starts smoking weed on the sidewalk. And he said, he's like, all right, he's like, look at this shit. He's like, all right, if I ain't gonna work, I'm gonna fucking get high, right? So we're unloading everything. We're trying to keep a good pace. There's a lot of shit, and I see the guy with the food. He's been talking and hanging out with the guy that's on the street. The guy that was looking for work, and I see him kind of like eating food with the guy off the street too. And I'm like, what the hell's going on here? So then, like 20-30 minutes later, the guy that hired us on TaskRabbit, he sends the guy with the food home. And he comes to me, he's like, hey man. I'm like, what's up? He's like, I didn't like the way the guy worked. He was like getting in the way. He wasn't really working hard. I see you and the other guys working hard. And, like, I just sent him home. He's like, are you good to stick around until it's done? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. He's like, okay. And I'm thinking to myself, like, man, I'm thinking to myself, like, I might get a bad review because I wasn't working as hard as I used to do because I was tired. I'll be honest with you. I was tired. I just was not feeling it. But I was still working as hard as I possibly could, considering the fact that I was tired. So the next day I turned on my app and I got a review from the guy. It was 5 stars. I'm like, okay, good. So then I was checking the client app and I noticed the other guy that helped out, he got a 2-star for that one. So that dude's kind of like not really has that many reviews on him, and when you're racking up 2-star reviews, that's not a good thing. Anyway, so sorry, that story went longer than I should have. So check that out. It says I got my elite badge, right, for September. I don't know what the deal is because I really don't have it. But I want to show you guys something right now that I think is very interesting. And I have references. I did check on my girlfriend's phone. And then yesterday morning, Rick helped out with a task. We all got paid pretty handsomely. One of my subs actually was on that task too. So the look on the client's face, because the guy comes up, he's like, Gio. He's like, what, you know this guy? He's like, yeah, from YouTube. And the guy's like, huh? So yeah, anyway, so I reference, on my phone it says one thing, on my girlfriend's phone it pretty much reflects the same thing, and when Rick checked the client app, it shows the same thing. So as of right now, so if we go to, so I went on the client app today and I looked up movers within the next 3 days, right? I worked with this guy on Tuesday. He's a good worker. You can tell he knows what he's doing. So within 3 days, I'm in the top 3 recommended movers in Chicago. And I don't have my elite badge. And I don't know what's the criteria for getting for becoming highly recommended. I don't know. It might be, the only thing I can think of is that I've just been cranking out moving gigs one after another. Like it says there 44 moving jobs. I've done 40 of those are in the last 5 weeks. So it's just been boom, 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 right? So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. I mean, there are obviously higher rated movers on TaskRabbit, just like there's movers with considerably more moving gigs. There's a couple guys on there that have 300-400. There's a lot. So as you guys see there, like if you're looking for a mover in Chicago within the next 3 days, you're gonna see me, you're gonna see an elite tasker, and you're gonna see me sandwiched between him and another guy that's also got a bunch of gigs. And my rates aren't like super low, but they're also not super high compared to other taskers. Then I checked, I know you can't see it, but I checked within a week. There was one guy at the top there, I think his name was Michael. 2 elites above me, and then me. So in terms of recommended, if you want a tasker in the next 3 days, I'm one of the first ones you'll see. And within a week, I'm still one of the first ones you're going to see. And my rates are comparable to the other taskers on there, right? So I managed to find like the happy medium, which is what I told you guys you need to be looking for in TaskRabbit. But like I said, I'm happy to be one of the more recommended movers on TaskRabbit Chicago. Might lead to future more bookings, but like, where's my elite badge? TaskRabbit says on my app, it says I've qualified for the elite program. but I don't have my badge. And I think if I got my badge, I'd actually get more and more bookings, and maybe get like, you know, I'd like to be able to invoice 100 hours a month. That'd be awesome. So yeah. All right, guys, that's all I got for this one. Just got to the dealership. I want to thank y'all for watching. Everyone, please stay safe, stay driven, stay healthy, stay classy. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.